Today I'm going to show you how to light the Slow N Sear Deluxe Kamado for higher temperatures, direct grilling, and of course, searing. Hi, I'm Ryan from the Adrenaline Barbecue Company. Today I want to show you a few time-saving tips for lighting your Kamado for higher temperatures. If you've been around charcoal grills for a while, you probably have a chimney lying around, and I'm going to show you how to make the best use of it. First up, I'm going to show you how to light the Slow N Sear for high temperature searing in the Kamado.
Get the grill in place, lock the casters, and fully open the top and bottom vents. Light a full chimney of charcoal using your favorite method, and wait until the smoke dies down and the charcoal is fully lit. While I'm waiting for that, I grabbed a porterhouse that I dry brined for 12 hours, and it's going to sear up nicely. I removed the water reservoir to take full advantage of the searing space, then grab the chimney of fully lit charcoal and carefully pour it in the Slow N Sear. Now take care not to drop any of the hot embers on the gasket as it could damage it. Next time I'll use some less exciting charcoal. Install the stainless steel easy spin grate and use the cold grate technique to sear up the steak. Now, there are several videos on the channel that go into detail describing this method, and it has become one of my favorites. So if the steak hasn't reached your target temperature by the end of the sear, you can put it on the indirect side or use the elevated cooking grate to get it farther from the heat. Just be sure that you flip it every minute or so until it's done. This steak came out pretty amazing, and you can get similar results too. One note on safety: if you get flaming oils on the gasket when you're searing, shut the lid until the flames subside to avoid any damage.
If you don't have a chimney, you can still light the Slow N Sear Deluxe Kamado for high temperature searing. The first step is to open both the top and the bottom vents completely open, then fill the Slow N Sear 3/4 full with your favorite charcoal and light it using a standard fire lighter cube. Let the charcoal burn until it's fully lit and you'll be ready to sear. The Slow N Sear Deluxe Kamado is easy to set up for grilling using traditional Kamado methods. Here's how I set up the Kamado for direct grilling at temperatures at 400 degrees Fahrenheit or higher.
First, I need to remove the charcoal grate and remove some of the ash from the last cook. I recently emptied the ash from the bottom so I can use the supplied ash cleanout tool and push it into the holes. Open the top and bottom vents to 3. Then add wood chunks if desired and enough unlit lump charcoal or low ash briquettes for the cook. Light a half a chimney of charcoal, wait until it's fully lit, and then dump it directly on top of the unlit coals. If I didn't have a chimney, I would use a fire lighter cube and let it burn until the coals looked like this. You don't have to add the charcoal grate for this cook, but you're going to see me use it later. For indirect cooks like pizza, add the heat deflection plate. I'm direct grilling today, so I'm going to leave it out. Add the easy spin grate, and then add the elevated cooking grate since it's a good place to retreat to if the grill gets too hot. Close the lid and let the Kamado preheat. You're going to want to adjust the vents at about 100 degrees below your target temperature so you don't overshoot. Always open the Kamado a few inches and pause for a second or two before opening the rest of the way to avoid flashback. Now I'm grilling up some herb crusted pork loin, and I need to flip every 10 minutes or so, and some roasted red potatoes. At the end of the cook, I added some vegetable skewers while the pork loin finished up on the elevated cooking grate, and it came out absolutely fantastic. Now while that was resting, I took advantage of the charcoal grate for some glazed pineapple directly over the charcoal.
Now you know how to light the Slow N Sear Deluxe Kamado for various types of cooking, and that's why at the Adrenaline Barbecue Company we say that 2 zones are better than 1. Now if you missed our first Kamado lighting video, or if you want to check out some methods of lighting it without using a chimney, I'm going to post that video right over here.